Our first question will come from Eric Lawson. Mr. Lawson, please state your media outlet.
Oh, hi, it's Eric Lawson from Bloomberg News. Hi, Leader McCarthy. Thanks for doing this call. Quick question on the as far as the stimulus legislation. You know, we had another initial claims, 1.5 million unemployed, continuing to see data of an economic slump. Where are you guys as far as evaluating next steps? You said you were going to continue to evaluate data. Do you see need for a new bill? Is there any momentum for a back-to-work bonus? What's your thinking at this point on stimulus?
We're still looking at it. I do think we're going to have to do something. I know we've got to do something on liability protection. I've been meeting with a lot of small businesses questioning whether they'll stay open with all the lawsuits going forward. As we get more data through, remember, of the $3 trillion that we have appropriated, only about a half of that is out into the economy. And then you've got the Fed with their $4 to $5 trillion, and Main Street just now beginning. But as states begin to open up, the more data we're able to collect, the better information we have to take on what we need to make sure this economy continues to grow back. The jobs numbers were very good last time, better than people thought. They thought there was going to be 8 million lost and 2 million gone. If you look at retail sales, up 17%, but we do know there needs to be more, and so that's what we are looking at, working with the administration and with Leader McConnell. I do know what the Democrats have proposed. Just, you know, when you look at their bill and you're thinking about jobs, it was cash for cannabis. I mean, it mentioned cannabis more than it ever mentioned jobs. So we know that's going nowhere. So, yeah, we're continuing to look, and I think you'll see something move in the future. Next question.
Leader McCarthy, Leader McCarthy, can I add to that?
Go ahead, Pete.
Yeah, that's a great question. I just want to refer to my home state of Minnesota. Right now, there's $667 million in the Minnesota State Treasury that has not been allocated to Greater Minnesota. So before we go to these next steps, I would like the opportunity to see how this investment has gone to Greater Minnesota. Minneapolis and St. Paul have received their assistance, but Greater Minnesota, both North and South, haven't, and we're trying to push our governor. So we need that investment out to the communities, and then that'll help with the data. What else is needed to get us back to pre-pandemic levels? Thank you, Leader.
Pete raised a very good point. We thought when we passed it, we directed the governors to send the money down. If your county or city was bigger than 500,000, you got directly. We are finding, and especially in California too, the way they have treated Tulare County and others, where a number of governors have withheld the money to communities, and that continues to hurt. So we want to make sure with all those billions of dollars sitting out there to go to the cities and counties that the governors actually take the action that we requested in the legislation.